Hi, boys and girls. Do you remember when we were trying to follow the how-to directions about how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? And at first, the directions said, put the jelly on the bread. So we put the jelly on the loaf of bread. You guys remember that? And there was no way to possibly eat that sandwich. You can't eat a jar of jelly. So then we went back and we tried to tell even more clearly the exact things that the reader was supposed to do. And we revised it like this: how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Step 1, get a jar of jelly. Step 2, open it and using your knife, scoop out a knifeful of jelly. Step 3, spread the jelly on the bread. Now, our how-to book makes a lot more sense. And of course, we have some more steps with the peanut butter. But when you try to make that sandwich and when your reader tries to make that sandwich, it will be so much easier for them to follow those steps and create a really delicious sandwich. All right, readers. So I have something I would like to teach you today. Get those binoculars up. You ready? So today, I want to teach you that great writers remember doing something and then they picture it, almost like they're watching a movie or a video in slow motion. And they often stop and ask themselves, what exact words describe what I just did? So I bet you friends know this, but when parents are choosing a name for a baby, they usually try out a bunch of different possible names. Before your parents named you, maybe they thought of naming you Alex or Sam, but after a bunch of tries, they decided to give you your name. I can promise you that when Alyssa wrote the page in her book, My First Soccer Game, about how to kick the soccer ball, she didn't just pick up her pencil and write, put the ball next to the inside of your foot. She probably wrote her first page like we first wrote about our sandwich. Remember how I said, put the jelly on the bread? I bet Alyssa probably first wrote something like kick the soccer ball. And then she probably had someone else, like a partner, read her book. And they read kick the ball. And so they lifted up their leg real high and slammed it on the ball, because they didn't know what that meant, kick the ball. So let me show you how she probably wrote this page. All right, here's my pretend soccer ball. I put it right on the floor. Step 1, go up and touch the ball. Well, if she had a partner help her with her, or she really thought about how that could be done with that step, if you say go up and touch the ball, they might just go up and touch the ball. Is that helpful with soccer? No. So I need to think of more exact directions. Okay. Step 1, put your foot beside the ball. That's not going to help me kick it. What about up there? No, that won't help either. So I still need to be even more exact. How about put the ball next to the inside of your foot? What do you think about that, friends? That's how you kick a soccer ball. And then you move your foot over and you can kick it right away. All right. You see what I did? Coming up with the exact right words can take a little work. It can be a little tricky. But I didn't write any old words. What did I do to help me find the exact right ones? I actually acted out my story. I moved my body. You friends can do that too, or you can have a partner try and help you. So when you go off to write any kind of writing, the most important thing to do is make your writing easy for other readers to understand. You want them to do every step exactly the way you picture it. And one way to make sure your steps are clear and easy to follow is to picture the step you're writing about and try out different ways of saying your direction until you find exactly the right words, just like I did. You can even try them by saying them out loud. And if you're revising, you can cross out old sentences and change them or add new sentences, just like I'm sure Alyssa did in her story about my very first soccer game. All right, guys. So for your activity today, I would like you to please act out the first step you do when you zip your jacket for a story called How to Zip Your Jacket. You can act it out with a real jacket or just pretend, but please tell me what step 1 is. Use your just right words to describe what you actually do. Work with a partner if one is available. And do you think it's going to be step 1, zip your jacket? No, it's going to be more exact than that. What are you actually doing when you do that first thing you do when you zip your jacket? Where are your hands? What are they doing? What if someone didn't know how to zip their jacket? They'd have no clue unless somebody was able to tell them using exactly right words. All right, friends, I think that you've got this. Ready to rock? Bye.